Morning, guys. Welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is the second, first. I don't know what's going on today. This is the first and only live stream today. Sorry about the strange start. This is a self-therapeutic multimedia project for me to solve the problems and challenges in my life, and that was terrible contrast. Look, I forget it. I don't know what to say. Listen, at this point, just take a look at the title and take a look on the stream. All right, I can't do the introduction today. It's a mess. I ran a cleanup. I ran a marathon yesterday, so this is going to be an ugly stream because largely I am going to be trying to picking up the tabs for all the junk that's sort of accumulated yesterday for I guess the past 24 hours. I tried to push up 4 live streams, and that was why I called it a marathon, and that's actually in the title. And so what we're going to do is try to clean up from various different niches or domains or areas of life, so to speak. And by domains of life, the Ahn Rho Project is, again, self-therapeutic multimedia project for me to solve the problems and challenges in my life, as well as self-improvement process for me to reach the heights and goals that I set for myself. So one of those areas focuses on inventory management, as applied to the personal life. And so I have many sub-series. That's just one of them. And speaking with that, on that tangent, on that topic, where there's a lot of electronic devices, so specific domains of life, specifically material possessions and items, and then a subcategory, a subset of that would be obviously devices, groceries, waste, toiletries, and food, and so on. We're just going to do some upkeep. That's why I'm having only one stream today. It's just what I need to get done so that I can actually go to work and cover what I need to cover, so that when I do bring it to work, I don't have to feel at uneasy about having not covered what I needed to do. There'll be some things here, long story short, that I'll bring to work, and then I just intend on throwing away. So it won't be here for tomorrow's live stream. So I have to do it right now. So what are those things? Obviously, again, I mentioned yesterday we did a whole 4 live streams, which was really difficult because I actually had a lot of other people I had to meet, whether it was business or just caregiving in general. So yesterday's live stream, we did one on sort of some formatting. So if you take a look in the title, we'll get to that in a second. But basically, I made some short form variations. I started to change a little bit of the way I designate each stream according to each sub-series. I tried to shorten it so that it can actually fit in the title. But another thing I did for another live stream was focused on food and groceries. So you actually see some of that in the backdrop right there. We're going to get close up. But there's also some stuff I missed that I didn't cover yesterday's live stream, that was related to groceries or food or treats overall. And so we're going to cover that today as well, since I'm going to bring some of that to work. It's pizza, obviously. You've seen the title. And then thirdly, there's some devices as well. Some devices that, again, I also missed the logistical, the things I had to do, I didn't cover on stream. In fact, I was running short on time. If you check the previous live stream right here on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, wherever you're coming from, okay, welcome. You will find on the previous live stream, again, I have to keep each live stream. The goal is to keep it under 15 minutes. And so yesterday I could not cover all of the devices, the USB, the micro USB. Again, previous live stream, I cannot finish it all. And I even forgot some things there too, aside from the food and groceries. So that's some stuff that we got to get done. And if I can, I may or may not mention a little bit of the, I guess, administrative stuff, office work, and maybe a little bit about work. I don't think I'll be able to get to that, but that's all right, because most of the stuff here is at least in some way related to work. Needs to say the overall topic, aside from groceries and food and treats and obviously devices and electronics and some formatting. The overall theme of this one of only one live stream today is just going to be waste disposal, cleanup, a mess, chaos. That's the main theme. So why don't we just get to it? Again, sub-series BDMP, standing for Basics, Decontamination, Purification, almost tripped there, and Maintenance. So all the regular upkeep, the daily chores that you need to get done, just so that you can keep yourself up and running and pay attention to your relatives or your family, so that you can actually get your business done, your business work done, get to work, all that kind of stuff. So what's the first thing I think I'll cover most easily? Actually, I was sitting down here, so let's do that. And on the thumbnail, it was like this, right? So we have some stuff here on the side here which I have to cover regarding food. So the first thing I want to say, obviously the pizza, right? So actually someone's having their birthday real soon, and in fact it's supposed to be me, and I have to say that unfortunately, fortunately, I'm actually not someone who stresses over this kind of stuff, because as far as I'm concerned, most of my life birthdays are pretty much nonchalant. We don't really get anything anyways. That's just a fact of life sometimes. And so right here I have this sun chips here, and inside is the pizza. So yesterday, I will say this is a class 2 item, so the packaging itself, the sun chips, is class 1 because it's something I purchased with my own hard-earned money. But class 2 items are things from, say, guardians or what used to be my caregivers. I'm now the caregiver because I'm trying to take care of them with their severe illness. And I won't go into much detail about that. Needless to say, there's some pizza in here that they purchased. They wanted to celebrate, and I said, there's no need for that. We don't even have the basics of life down. But they bought it anyways, and it was I think I wanted to experiment with some really odd ingredients. So we had some anchovies, believe it or not. So anchovy pizza with I know. And sun-dried tomatoes, that does not sound very appetizing, but listen, I'll eat anything. This is what happens when you grow in poverty. You'll eat anything. And I don't mind experimenting with different foods. So I got anchovy pizza, and the other side, so one half was that odd combination of ingredients, the other half was Hawaiian, so pineapple ham. And needless to say, they ate the Hawaiian. I just wanted to try out the anchovies and stuff like that, so I ate the other half. That's what I'm bringing to work, anchovies. Appetizing, right? Anyways, moving on. Second thing on the list that we missed yesterday, aside from pizza. So right here, this bowl of oatmeal actually is a new item I didn't intend on covering yesterday. It just overflowed when I was microwaving this fridge. So I've decided to do a little bit of blatant, scrappy problem solving and put this bag underneath, which is supposed to be for napkins, and brought upstairs. I was late this morning. That's something important that I should mention on stream as well, because obviously we're covering all the good, the bad, and the ugly to the Ahn Rho Project, basically life management. The good, the bad, and the ugly, I have to cover it. So yes, I was late. I'm late for work right now. I should be at my workplace, but I'm here doing this. And so this is all stuff that I have to clean up. So I'm going to bring this to work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and put this inside the bag for the workplace. So this is what I'm going to bring to work. You see some Reese's Pieces. Now, of course, there's also some more. I have to document this even. This is just some plastic wrap from, again, class 2 item. Not something I'm supposed to be using. There's more trash up here, and why don't we cover that? So I mentioned yesterday's live stream that I did manage to sort out all the groceries. So we have all the packaging over here. You can see it. These box packages right here are things that I have not finished eating, and they're just largely snack food items. Up here we have a lot of garbage and just not garbage. This stuff I haven't finished eating either, but these are plastic packaging with food inside. And so it's much easier to keep it up here, just to keep it clean. Down here, things tend to fall off. Up here, I can be sure that I won't knock it off. So I'm gonna put some garbage in here. So everything on this side, of course, is stuff that I covered in the previous live stream. It's all recyclables, compostable material, stuff like that. So I'm gonna put this here. That's garbage. This, I actually took some of that Bueno chocolate, hazelnut chocolate, and I finished it by adding it to oatmeal for this morning. And that was that bowl over there. That's that oatmeal right there on the laptop. So I'm gonna take this out when I go to work and dispose of it. Okay. Again, it seems like, every week I clean up a little bit and then it just gets replaced with a whole bunch of junk again. The whole point is to eventually be able to make progress and, not constantly have have garbage be replaced with more garbage. I want to be able to make progress with this to the point where it actually starts to look reasonably clean. Here we got more stuff again. It's just stupid, more waste. So class 2 item again. Once again, I didn't purchase the toilet paper. This is for my caregivers, or my guardians rather. And so I'm not supposed to be using it. I'm supposed to get my own stuff. It's funny that I pay my own rent and groceries, but I don't even bother picking up the basic things like toilet paper by myself. So it's kind of stupid. With that being said, that's my responsibility. The best thing I can do is I can probably take that bag and put it inside this this toilet paper, and then when I go out to work, we can just toss it all at the same time into the garbage receptacle. So I'm to take this, put inside my work bag, because that's where I'm taking with me to work. Alongside when I'm taking the bus, like I have to take 3 buses to get to work, I'll just drop it off garbage on the way. And then of course the pizza's in here, and now I'm ready for work. There's some bananas inside. I was supposed to eat bananas for lunch today and for dinner today, and that was supposed to be the only thing I'm eating, but turns out it's not. Now, quick. So, waste, garbage, all that nonsense. Okay, let's get something a little bit more exciting, a little bit more interesting at least. So electronics, so I covered in the previous live stream yesterday, and I said I missed some stuff. What was most infuriating to me is that there's this, I was talking about how this USB type C cable, that, you know, I had one that broke and I had to purchase a whole bunch of new ones because I was scavenging for the right type, and the iPhone one doesn't work for mine. My phone, neither does the micro USB. So finally, I made a purchase and I found it, and I went through all this mayhem right here. I have to say that this stuff here I mentioned yesterday, I can finally throw away. Okay, so this is recyclable material right here. Again, both of them for $4. You can pick it from dollar store, Dollarama, that kind of stuff. And this stuff I'm just gonna put up here. So 1, 2, all of these here are just recyclables. All that stuff I'm gonna take it out and put it into the recycling bin. Now, again, these are gifts and these are things I want to keep. And I still haven't managed to tie this into my drop leg like I said I should have. I'm supposed to put down my drop leg and use one as a tie for the makeshift face mask I use. Anyways, needless to say, I was stupid enough to actually forget that this USB cord that I've been using, I mentioned is for my new phone, and what I wanted to do with it, I had to put it back inside the case of the new phone, which I'm not using yet, which is this phone. So it's a Samsung, a new phone, a class 2, class 1 item, partly class 2 because I'm not responsible for the plan, but I am responsible for paying it down, all the payments, all the monthly payments and stuff like that. So with that being said, this is a phone, and I'm going to put this cord back inside, and that's something I missed yesterday. So when I'm done with that, I'm just going to leave it over here to this side. And it's important because in fact, you know, should I just group it all together? Maybe I should just group it all together. It's important to mention this because this is a phone that I still have to get activated, and I don't know when, but hopefully in the next stream, with the exception of the take-home message, which is, of course, as we do with every live stream, take-home message: take care of yourself, take care of your health, take care of your finances, and the people that you are responsible for. Make sure that you become a strong, responsible, disciplined individual. The best thing you can do for the people around you is to make sure that you are independent. That way they don't have to worry about you. Even better yet, when you are actually in a good position in life, only then will you actually have something of value to contribute to the ones that you love. So with that being said, this is the Ahn Rho Project, and I want to emphasize that, of course, whatever challenges you may have to face, or whatever goals or ambitions you set for yourself, whether you want to become the next civil engineer, the next pediatrician, maybe you have something special for your spouse, your kids, your grandkids, don't know who's watching, do whatever it is that you believe is important to you. That being said, this is the Ahn Rho Project. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to see a better version of all of you, as well as a better version of myself in the next live stream. And tomorrow's live stream, I believe we're going to cover some business stuff, health-related products, research and development products, as well as relationships, if we can get to that, including as well paperwork and mail. I'm not sure in which order, but we'll get it done tomorrow morning. All right, this is Ahn Rho signing out. Thank you for tuning in, and ciao.